Outlaw Sports is brought to you by Molson Canadian, made from Canada, and Rocky Mountain Barbecue, Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Mike Lonsborough, I'm the senior partner, Grant Pollock on Outlaw Sports.
I'm the senior partner?
Yeah, you are. Scott Morgan back in your day.
Scott Morgan with one T.
They wanted me to change my name to, in Moose Jaw, Michael Lane. I said, what the hell? Everyone knows me in Saskatchewan. I want to be Lonsborough. Michael Lane.
My claim to fame in 1972, Thunder Bay, Bay City Rock. Scott Morgan, 8 to midnight. At 8 o'clock, I played the Big 8 at 8 on the Big 8.
My claim to fame, and we're getting away here.
The top 8 at 8 on the Big 8.
Estevan. I was working at CJSL. I was playing in the Big 6 Hockey League. I led the league in penalty minutes, and I was doing a show, the Big 6 Roundup, and doing the play-by-play of the league too. So slowly but surely, teams quit talking to me as a goon.
You said you played?
I played, and when I wasn't playing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so we only did a game a week. So I remember one time I had a game misconduct, or a 10-minute misconduct, a fighting major, and a minor right off the start of the second period. So as I was sitting in there, and I wasn't doing this game, the guy lowered, well, let's take advantage of Mike's 17 minutes of penalties and go down to the penalty box, because they did the game right over the penalty box. So as I served my time, I was talking to Gary Doyle at the time. So
you were ahead of
funny.
the time.
I was, yeah.
They should do that in the NHL and hockey right now.
Yeah, let's get back.
Is that when you thought you could possibly make the WHA? Because you truly believe that, didn't you?
The WHA? No.
Oh,
the World Hockey Association, that was a
knowing
tough
you, I think you thought you were just
well, I had the
far
mustache
away.
for it. I had the mustache and the hair. I had the look.
Not the talent.
I had didn't have the talent, but the look. One thing that they don't have the look for with the Calgary Flames, Grant, is the shootout. That shootout loss against the Vancouver Canucks just made me sick.
Made a lot of people sick.
Wow. Talk about unimaginative efforts. I mean, geez, I'm watching these guys say, give me a break. There was nothing. There's no razzle dazzle.
Tongue scored.
Fair enough.
Tongue scored.
But the guys you had, I was watching John Garrett, and he said, here's Jarome Iginla, and he's going to shoot. Boom, shoot. He predicted the other guys. So if the collar guy is being able to predict that, you know the goalie and the coaching staff is going to predict this.
And Glenn Cross shot too, didn't he?
Absolutely. Why didn't it go to Berche or Backlund? Some guys with some imagination. Give the kids a chance.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that. My guess is that Bob Hartley wanted to give the veterans the benefit of the doubt in the first try of the season. Why not go to Jarome in the first try? Why keep him in the background, wondering, second guessing? Now I think they know.
Yeah.
So I think it was Bob Hartley being respectful to his veteran guys, namely Jarome Iginla, because I totally agree. They were shooting. But Jarome likes to shoot, and he's terrible at deking, so why not go to your strength? I would say that wouldn't happen the next time a shootout comes around for the Flames. I'd be shocked if you saw Jarome Iginla. It was Hartley being respectful to his veterans.
Had they won those games that got away last year, Grant, they would have been a playoff team.
Shootouts have been a big problem. Don't you think in the NHL nowadays, maybe they should think a little along the lines of football where you have position coaching?
Yeah.
So maybe they should have, and I talked about this with Theron Fleury when he made a comeback. Remember, he scored in training camp in a shootout.
Yeah.
And Theron, of course, who thinks he's better than anything, thought he should just come back as a shootout.
Doing wild thing.
as a shootout expert. But why not have a coach that teaches that, or teaches the finesse part of the game? Former NHL player Morris Lukowicz, former Winnipeg Jet star, is in Calgary, and he teaches a skills clinic to kids. In other words, you can teach skills. People say, oh, no, you can't. That's just inherent. You know how to do that. So I think the Flames should hire a guy just to teach players like Jarome Iginla and Glenn Cross, who just shoot all the time, skills. On a shootout. In a shootout.
There's got to be a lot of pressure, though. And not that I'm looking for an excuse, but there's got to be some pressure. You know, The game's on the line and you're going in there, what are you going to do, right?
I don't think there's that much pressure for these guys in the regular season. For you and I, sure, I'd be looking up, but I bet they love it. Yeah. I bet they love it in the regular season. Now, if it's Game 7 and it's in the playoffs, and if you win it, you're in it. If you lose, you're out for the season. Yeah, that's pressure. Mike, I bet these guys who are good at it love it.
But Grant, you would think at this level, I mean, you're going back to street hockey. You're going back to when you're a kid. You're always screwing around. You're always fooling around. You got to be loose with it. Just have a little fun. And that's what they just seem a little tight.
But Jerome McGinley never scores on dekes. Have you ever seen him come in and make moves? He's always got a great shot. He's a release guy. So I don't know why we expect him to be good on that, at that, because that's not his forte. But maybe he could be taught that. That's what I'm saying. Hire a coach. Hire a guy like Theron Fleury's in Calgary and teach technique. Might pay off.
All Theron wanted to do, he said, just bring me out for the shootout. I'll be sitting there smoking a cigarette. They'll play Wild Thing. I'll come out and shoot.
Well, you know.